you so much for this wonderful time out. I want to say that you're doing a very great job by you commenting and all that. I see that all our friends on our Facebook handle, either on face to face on our Facebook handle, or all our social media, you've been doing well, either on personal or my president or my honorable's platform. I think you're actually doing a wonderful job, and that's why we actually come here on a weekly basis to give you digital information that is that you have not actually gotten. We are going to put it into your doorstep. And I'm not here alone. I'm here with my wonderful friend.
Once again, welcome to our program Face to Face.
Okay, wonderful. I think that the Honorable is still very, very attached to that name now that I cannot do without it. But we are going to dish out the information straight to you before we discuss ever. Actually, the background towards this is because we know it's not actually news again. As last week, as on Thursday, I say that our wonderful friend, his friend Jagaban Ahmed Tinubu was in Ijebu, right? And he was doing his normal campaign. Now he's not even hiding it the way he went to London in terms of he was sick. Unfortunately, the sick place turned to campaign ground. All that is just news, by the way. But now it seems things is actually getting more clearer and clearer every day when actually our governor, our governor Sanwo-Olu actually came out. That was yesterday. On Friday, actually this publicly on the local television, saying that they should campaign for for this wonderful man called Jagaban. And the fact is that there's a lot of things in APC right now they need to clear on. And Sanwo-Olu and Baguda and went to meet Aregbesola to seek for peace between Oyetola and all that. But unfortunately, Oyetola was so adamant. You know one thing, there's no how you go to the courtroom and come back smiling together. No way, it can never happen. Let us start from here. Your friend has actually made things now clearer. Our governor is actually supporting. What do you see to this dream? Is it a thought dream or reality?
Well, we saw this coming all the way, but at that time, anyway, let's just fast forward. Now he's making his intention known to contest for the post of the presidency in the next coming election. So, but the controversy that is still surrounding the whole issue is that I still maintain the ground that Jagaban, my friend, should still stick as a godfather. But right now, it's like he said he really wants to go to the highest position in the government of Nigeria, which is the president. Wow, I can't stop him from doing so. But at this particular time, since we've had a little crisis, especially between him and Aregbesola, we know how close they are, and it was really, it really surprised me that Tinubu and Aregbesola can have a serious issue to the extent that Aregbesola have to go to Uriade yesterday, last week, saying that wanting to tosara, which means they are already pooing and urinating on their body. Because actually Aregbesola as well is my brother, because they are from the same government, the same bloodline, and Ijebu is from Ilesa. So whatever, I just believe that at that time, at this particular time, it will be very wise enough if Jagaban and Aregbesola can settle the dispute, because plus or minus, I believe that Aregbesola as well is someone that can be reckoned with in the political arena in Nigeria as of today. So it's going to be a minus to Tinubu if they are unable to settle the dispute between Tinubu and Aregbesola.
Now, I've actually made things so clear that the way forward is not for the Jagaban to actually blow more of trumpet at this particular time, because I know the APC is in a disarray right now, but they don't want to actually make it open, but they're in a very big problem. Like somebody like Aregbesola in that picture. You saw Aregbesola is just like equal to Jagaban in Lagos, Aregbesola in Osun State. Yes. And Osun State comprises of your state and down to Ilesa and all that environment, even down to Ife. All right, and Aregbesola is a very, very, very good party to that effect. Let us actually move ahead. There's a problem between Aregbesola and Oyetola, right? Yeah. And now Oyetola wants to come back as the governor yesterday, which is on Friday, I saw that Aregbesola brought out his own candidate in that picture going round, and so one of my friends told me that this man had guts. Actually, it's not guts. A godfather is actually a godfather. What do you think? Do you think that these antics that both of them are playing can actually debar them for the next election, presidential election coming out?
Actually, it will surely be on a serious breakdown for them, because when their house is not in order,
yes,
they give way for the opposition party to materialize on it for their defect. Now, if Oyetola and Aregbesola do not settle the dispute, inner dispute, there's no how they can come together. The party is already divided, and there's no how they want to work for one person. Because at the moment now, if Aregbesola should bringing out his own candidate and Oyetola as well is coming out, which means the party have to support different people, and because of that, they are giving their opposition party an upper hand on how to work, on how to penetrate. And plus minus, if case is taken, another opposition party might decide to hijack Oyetola,
yeah,
or rather still,
right,
Oyetola, or rather still hijack Aregbe to the opposition party, which I said before is going to be a -2 APC, not just a minus, a very serious one at that matter.
And these two, you know what? Actually, a proverb says that when elephant is actually fighting, the grass is actually suffers. Yeah. These two party players are both in APC, yeah, and they're actually having. And look at the matter worse. Now, Aregbesola, Oyetola is so adamant to say that he's not going to settle, because if he do that, I'm looking at the political interest right here. What do you think? Is Oyetola being selfish not to settle this dispute? Because if he do, now this antics of saying that, okay, I'm the next person to bring out a candidate is going to play. What do you think? Should Oyetola actually agree to the arrangement, or still continues his antics to win the rerun election?
Well, on that regard, it will always bring me back to what I always said. I didn't think they really have the interest of the populace. They have the interest of the masses. Yeah. They don't need to have issue. I'm the one that want to present a candidate. Because they are only selfish and self-centered. They are only fighting for their pocket, and they don't care what's going to happen, because they are only fighting for their pocket. If not, because what they are doing now, it can escalate out of the party. It will escalate into the local government, escalate into the town, and from there, the masses as well that are their loyalists will start fighting each other, which is going to cause another chaos in Osun State.
Okay, now because we don't want a chaos in Osun State and the surrounding, and that's why we're actually saying that Oyetola and Aregbesola should actually look for a way to actually agree and settle all this dispute. I think that someone will not want to actually accept what we are saying, because election is just at the corner, and after the election, things can actually come to actually agree. Either way around, the populace is going to be suffering on that. Okay, now we are actually going to round up this way, and I'm just saying that if you want us to actually come further to do this, try to go to all our social media, try to comment as well, give us a thumbs up, and so that we're actually doing well. I'm not here alone, I'm here with my wonderful friend
Ojumaiwa.
And from the face to face, we're saying bye bye.